BMAX Audio Adventure, another episode, BJJ365. I'm Brandon. Let's continue with yesterday's thought. So we had listener questions. Should I be focused on drilling or conceptual learning? So seeing that come in a lot the last couple of days. Again, the simple and correct answer is both. You should learn the concepts and you should drill. If you listen to yesterday's episode, I blabbered on and on about the importance of conceptual learning, connecting to the root and the philosophy and the ideology of jiu-jitsu, like really delving into the art. Now, that's all fine and good, but the truth is this. I was an obsessive driller, probably until about halfway through my purple belt, like just obsessive, ridiculous. So I used to keep an Excel spreadsheet, and it had all my repetitions for the day on it. So I'd have the date going down one side, and I would have the techniques across the top. And, you know, it was a huge spreadsheet, obviously, because I kept it for years. I did this every day. I would count the repetitions that I just got from just dead reps, just doing the drill over and over. And then I would count how many I got in rolling. Every day I went in and did this. So I make this analogy for myself, and I still share this with my students. Photoshop. Like, we're going to learn how to edit pictures and do design work with Photoshop. Now, let's pretend that you have a new move that you want to add to your game. Let's say it's a knee cut pass. You need 2,000 repetitions just to install that software on your computer. So, like, just to install Photoshop onto your computer would require 2,000 repetitions, you know. So just to install the knee cut pass in my game would take me 2,000 repetitions. So now you got the software. But dude, everybody I know has a copy of Photoshop on their computer. It's just nobody knows how to use it. Like, I got Photoshop, but I don't know the first thing about how to use it. You need another 2,000 reps to really start to gain mastery over a technique. So if you want to learn how to use that knee cut pass that you've now installed with your repetitions, you need to rep that thing another 2,000 times. Dude, 4,000 repetitions, that's too much. Okay. Well, that's just the price. That's the price that I put on a technique. So if you want to be a Photoshop master like Photoshop Steve, then you need countless hours with the software. You need tons of experience with some of the other software that works alongside of it. Not to mention that you need to learn when a different software would do the job more efficiently. And that means you got to install that software too. 2,000 reps just to install a new move, 2,000 reps on all of these different techniques. It's a daunting task, to be sure. And admittedly, that number may be overkill. Maybe it doesn't take that many. For some of you new folks, maybe it takes more. So I think the more experience you get, the less repetition you need to install it. You know, now I can see something I haven't seen before. And if I haven't seen it before, I bet you it's real close to something I have seen before. And so I've got repetitions stacked up. It's snowballing for me now. And for anybody that's been in the game for a while, it's snowballing for you, right? Eddie used to say that every person and every technique has a magic number. He'd be like, maybe your magic number is 10 for this technique, but it's 1,000 for this other one, or 500, whatever. I think there's a video of him on YouTube talking about that magic number theory that he's got. It's an old video from maybe 2009 or something like that, like old times. I think that my obsessive and borderline maniacal approach to drilling is, at that time at least, is what laid the foundation for me to begin to learn some of the deeper parts of the art and to focus on finding more efficient ways to play the game. Like, I think I had to learn the rules, so to speak, learn the base. So, learn the rules, be able to play successfully within the rules before you earn the right to break them. Because the truth is, I don't really drill like that anymore. Actually, I don't drill at all like that anymore. I definitely do not drill obsessively anymore. But I get a lot more value out of other ways of training than I used to. So like I'm a fan of situational sparring. Big fan of that. That's pretty much where I run all my drills. Like if I see something I haven't done before, like a new leg lock entry, I got to run some reps on that thing. I have to. I'm not like a super athlete who just gets it by looking at it. I got to run some reps, but I don't have to do 2,000 anymore, you know. I also really like coming into rolling, looking for specific scenarios to drill. But see, I don't tell you that I'm looking for it. It's like we're just going to slap hands and we're going to go and you're going to try to kill me. And if you tap me, you tap me. And I don't tell you that I'm looking for this certain thing that I'm rolling with, but I know that that's what's going on. You still get the joy of tapping me if you tapped me, or passing my guard if you pass it. And I still get the pain and suffering of having to deal with the mental anguish of letting this blue belt pass my guard, not letting, but having this blue belt pass my guard because I was working on something, but I can't tell him. I can't satiate my ego like that. I got to keep that ego in check. So I keep that information to myself. That's my favorite way to drill, right? You coming at me full resistance and me having to find my techniques and setups while you have no interest in letting me win. To me, that's the best practice for me to get to. Once I got the general movement, nailed down with my reps or with my situational sparring, that's where I like to take it to the lab and find out where you break it. So anyway, that's a lot of talk to say you got to get your numbers in. Ultimately, what we're trying to accumulate is failure. Like if we can set our eyes on a goal and then fail 10,000 times in the pursuit of that goal, then we will absolutely find success with that goal. So, do your reps. Well, what should I do my reps on? I got 2 answers for you. Number 1, whatever makes you excited enough to come and do it again tomorrow. There's so many techniques to learn, especially as a beginner. You can't pick a wrong one. Just grab something and run some reps on it. Grab something simple. I think you'll be shocked at how much there is to learn about an armbar from the guard. I think it'll blow your mind. If you hit 4,000 reps on an armbar from the guard and you didn't learn a tremendous amount about all of jiu-jitsu from that one technique, I would be shocked to find that out. What should I do my reps on? Answer number 2. See, I got this website, www.brandonmc.ninja. It's $5 a month, and I put up all my classes and my seminars and whatnot. Oh, Brandon, I want to drill some gi, or I want to drill some striking, some Muay Thai. Hey, you sound like a candidate for www.themmaschool.com with myself and Cole Miller. Anyway, thanks for allowing me the gratuitous plug. That's it for the day. Looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thanks for all the support. It means the world to me. I love all of you very much. Thank you.